Visitors are getting their first look at the National Museum of the U.S. Army at Fort Belvoir in Virginia. It opened on Veterans Day, highlighting the stories of soldiers willing to sacrifice for their country. CBS's Chip Reid takes us inside.
The U.S. Army, the nation's oldest military service, has 245 years of heroes and history.
This is the actual Bradley fighting vehicle that led the Army's charge into Iraq.
Museum Director Tammy Call has overseen its creation for 6 years.
Does it still get you right here when you go through it?
It does.
The 1,400 artifacts go back to the Revolutionary War. Battle scenes are meticulously portrayed. Here, climbing into a landing craft on D-Day, 1944, and here in Afghanistan.
So you used real soldiers to pose for these figures?
Absolutely. They can show their families. They can show them what it was like.
Sergeant James Akinola, the 2020 U.S. Army Soldier of the Year, was overwhelmed.
I'm looking at everything from the past to the present, and I'm like, dang, this is really what I'm serving in. This is really what I chose to join.
One of the most prized items is a sword carried at Fort McHenry in 1814. That same year, Congress directed the Army to preserve its history. Now, more than 200 years later, the U.S. Army finally has a national museum to call its own. Chip Reid, CBS News, Fort Belvoir, Virginia.
As they say, Army strong.